Hey, Cortavius here, trying to pull some shards for the summon rush. Trying to get Donatello. I need to get 15. Actually, I need to get 10 fragments, but I don't have a choice to do that, so it looks like I'm going for 15. So I am going to pull some voids and some sacreds on the main and the free-to-play. I will pull shards as well in the same video. So reason I want to pull some voids is we do have Shredder available. I don't know if these guys are available when this event ends. Someone said they weren't. I haven't seen that, but Shredder is one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type champs. I'd rather get all the turtles myself, but Shredder's in there. He's kind of a fun champ. More exciting to me than the other ones. I already have Emic, and I'll grab the Epic that I don't even think I have one, so we'll add him to the account if we can. So you only have to pull like 26 voids, but I just don't think my odds of pulling a champ are high, and I also don't think if I pull them, I'm going to get a legendary. So I'll just take a 10 shot. It was worth a shot, and then I'll go pull the sacreds. 2 epics, though. I mean, that's actually pretty good for not having a 2 times, right? All right, well, we did not get anything there too exciting. So I've heard Ostrox as a epic is actually pretty good. So, you know, he can move a debuff to an enemy, heals. He's got an AoE, block buffs, and he's got removes one random debuff from all allies. So he's got a little Doom Priest type activity, but it's a 4-turn cooldown, so that's not Doom Priest. And he's got a chance to reflect debuffs. So he's an interesting little epic in Undead. And Skullcrown's just a fun nuker, hard to kill. She can keep herself alive. So I do have a Skullcrown well built on my team. So anyway.
Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now, and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid, complete the tutorial. And Step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in Raid, so click on that link before it expires.
That was it for them. Let's pull the 4 sacreds. Honestly, I just don't think any of these legendaries really excite me on the main. I mean, I don't have Korrigor Death Bell, and I don't have Bells. I don't need any of the epics. If you need Mikage epics, those are helpful. I don't. I'd rather get Kaimar. So honestly, I'm just going to leave that empty. I'd rather get something else. I'll probably get trash, and I won't even get one. And I'm only pulling 4 of them anyway, so I'm not going to get gold. I've gotten gold recently on this account. I'm not in Mercy, so I am likely to pull 4 epics here. So let's just pull them. Had pretty good luck on this account. Cornelia's weird looking. She's kind of creepy. Creepy epic. But she's got some interesting sleep mechanics going on, and she can do some heals. There's stuff you can do with Cornelia that's niche, but I've never built her. That's 3. Captain Tamila. Never built her either. And 4. Bulker Sentinel. She's an interesting epic. Been around a long time. You know, she got a decreased attack on the A1. She's got an increased defense and block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, unfortunately. But her passive's the fun thing where she's got a 25% chance, and that books up to 15 to a 50% chance to block incoming damage when an ally is attacked. Once per turn. So she can help keep teams alive, you know, keep somebody alive. So she's got teams that she's used in. I've never built her either, so just pulled 4 epics I've never built. So, all right, that should have been it for the main, right? Because actually the 10 plus 4 was actually 3,200 on the nose. So I should be able to come here and see yes, fragments, and that should put me at 90 fragments. And I have not finished champ training, dungeon divers, gear enhancement coming, or spiders. So it looks like I've got another 20 coming, I think, which means I wouldn't even have had to pull the 10 for the summon rush. So hopefully I'm off by 5. Otherwise, I could have skipped summon rush altogether. But I guess any extra fragments I get here, maybe I can actually do something with mod. I'm at 17 on mod, so I'll never get her at this pace, so I probably shouldn't really care, but someday it'd be nice. All right, let's flip over to the free-to-play. All right, back on the free-to-play. I only have 78 voids on this account. I don't know that I want to burn 10 when I really have no shot at getting Shredder, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'll pull the same 4 voids. All right, let's do it. Let's go for the 10 rares. Cold Heart. I already have her on this account. I do need to build the second one. Don't give me all the rares. Come on, don't tell me that's what we're going to get. Give me at least one epic. So, that's no Shredder and that's no Man-Eater. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you pull outside of 2 times. But the main had good luck. Unfortunately, I'd rather have that luck on the free-to-play. So, I already have cold hearts I can build, so really, that's just food. And there is a champ training going on, so should have saved those. Oh well. So on the free-to-play, though, Allsgore's interesting because he does bring in a block damage for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, like Helicath. So there's stuff you can do with Allsgore. Artak, I don't have. He does open up hard Ice Golem. He can solo spiders hard, and he can solo Ice Golem hard. I don't have the gear to do that, but someday I will. I don't think I do. So I do like Artak, I think, is the one I'd pick. I don't have any of those legendaries. The epics, honestly, I don't know that any of these epics are any good if you're not building Mikage. But I got to pick somebody, so I'll just pick a random one. All right, so we are taking a shot at Artak. We're not probably going to get him anyway. So we got 4 of these to pull.
Oh, we got gold. Holy crap.
Yeah, Sigmund the High Shield. Well, excited to get gold when man, I have just been pulling champs on this account. He does have an amazing shield. I'll give him that. That is a high shield. That's a nice looking armor set. I don't know if that's ornamental. He doesn't look like he's been in many battles. So, interesting champ. He wouldn't have been my top thing to go after, but removes shields. He's got a chance to remove 1 random buff, 75% against bosses. For any bosses that have shields, I guess you'd strip the buff. AoE 2 times, so he's got a double hitter. Chance to provoke for 1 turn. On each hit has a 75% chance if you booked him. My problem is I got a lot of champs I'd want to book before him. So unbooked, I'd have a 50% chance to place a provoke, but that's 2 hits at least, and a 75% chance unbooked of placing a 50% decreased attack. I think that's part of the each hit, right? Although it does have a comma in there. I don't know if that's the 75% chance on each hit, because then I'd have 2 chances for 75%. That's pretty good. So be nice not to book that, but that's a lot better booked. Does it have a cooldown on there too? Yeah, and it's only a 4-turn cooldown instead of 3 if you don't book it. Then you shield on all allies to 2 turns equal 30% of his max HP, which is a good shield because you can stack HP on this guy. And then he's got to strengthen. So you got to strengthen, you got to shield, you've got to provoke with an AoE and an AoE decrease attack. You got some buff removal, and he's got a chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn each time he's attacked. 40% chance against bosses. It's a low chance. It's a 20% chance, but it's a chance. And allied defense in Doom Tower battles, which is crap for an aura. So, he's... And Bannerlords, that's not a great faction for me, so Bannerlords would be helpful. So he'd be protection for Bannerlords, probably the best I can give him. Wait a minute, did I already beat Bannerlords? Where am I at in Bannerlords? Faction Wars, Bannerlords. I've already beaten Bannerlords, so Sigmund ain't getting built on this account. Crap. All right, well, 1 legendary, one pull, 1 legendary. It's all downhill from here. Did not get Artak, didn't expect to. But we got gold. We got an epic. We got Bovos the Sharphorn. I actually do have Bovos on this account. He was one I actually was going to build for the faction, trying to beat the faction. I was eyeing him up. So you got a decreased speed on the A1. He's got an AoE with a decreased crit rate and a decreased crit damage. That's a nice skill. Anax is fantastic for that. Anax does decreased crit attack and decreased crit rate, which is nice. This one does decreased crit rate and decreased crit damage. With a 30% decreased crit rate, PvE in this game, they only have 15% anyway. Nobody crits you. So that's a really nice protective skill. And then that's on a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then 1 random debuff from all allies on a 4-turn cooldown. And then increased crit rate, increased crit damage. So increased crit rate I don't value too much, maybe for champs that just aren't critting, but then you didn't give them damage stats anyway. But the increased crit damage, so your team will do more damage for those that are nukers. So yeah, helps you hit the harder and not get hit as hard. So, and heals an ally by 10% of the max HP when they're hit with a crit hit. Hopefully they're not critting you because you just put the decreased crit rate on them. But if they do, he heals, which is pretty cool. So neat little epic, actually. All right, that's 2. Let me get 3. Epic. Anax. Hey, if you click that link in the description and got a new account, you're getting Anax. So He's a really good damage dealer, particularly for unkillable teams and clan boss. He's hard to keep alive, probably otherwise. But he can, he's got a weaken, decrease accuracy, poisons, decrease defense on the A1. So he brings decreased defense and weaken poison. And he hits hard. He will do damage in clan boss. I think I needed another one. Hopefully I didn't pull one too many here. Oh, we got 2 gold. Holy cow. Well, it's quantity over quality in this one. Now, no shot to Vizier, but I'm pretty sure Vizier... Yeah, that's Vizier number 2 on this account, unfortunately. He is an interesting champ. I just don't know where people use him anymore. So Vizier... He's got an A1 that hits hard, and it's got a chance to decrease the duration of all debuffs. So there's definitely clan boss teams in the day when you would put him on here, and he would just keep increasing the duration of poisons on the clan boss, and you could do a lot of damage with him in clan boss, increase the duration of those debuffs. So when that hits, it's a neat little skill. Another single target, 2 timers, block buffs, decreased attack, heal reduction. Problem with that in clan boss is you didn't want the block buffs or the heal reduction, but you would like the decreased attack. He's got another single target, debuff spread, taking those and putting them on all enemies. So there's teams with him with like Astrolith where you put bombs on one enemy, and then he spreads it to all the other enemies. That doesn't take accuracy. So there's, fun stuff you can do with him by spreading debuffs or extending debuffs. But once again, you got to put books into him, and I just don't think I'm going to book him. And I've already beaten Dark Elves. So he's an interesting champ, but he's never made it on the free-to-play to building it. But 2 gold and 4 shards. So that's crazy luck. Just not champs I'm probably going to build, though. At least one of them was new. So that should have been it on the Summon Rush. Let me just check and make sure. This account is not as far along as the main. That's 15. I've got another 20 coming, so that's 75. Yeah, I still think I'm good. I got 25 more to get, so I got to go figure out where that's at. But I'll get Donnie on the free-to-play too. All right, that's it. Crazy luck, but definitely quantity over quality. Hope you had good pulls. Let me know if you got something good or if things went well for you. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Have a great day.